Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well this morning. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Alright, so I was praying and asking Spirit for the music for today's video. And once again, I had something very strange happen. This has happened before with this particular song. And I don't know what it is about this song, but somehow the wires get crossed whenever I ask for a song. It'll say one song is playing, but the words that are coming out and the music that is coming out will be something different. So, for instance, I asked for the first song, and it said that it was If I Told You by Darius Rucker. And that's what it was showing. It was showing the lyrics to that, but that's not what was playing. This is what was playing. Pray by Jesse Murph. And it goes like this. I thought I wanted love till you showed me what it was. I've never been golden, but I swear that I showed it. It's a blessing and a curse, for the better it's only worse. Wouldn't wish it on no one. It's one hell of a low one. We're going up, we're going down. We can run it back, we could work it out. But no, late at night, going out my mind, praying that the sun don't rise. Like no, waking up but wishing that you don't. Oh, is something that I pray you'll never know. Oh. Up at night drinking liquor like it's water. Waking up knowing I'm somebody's daughter. I don't know a lot about my father. Maybe that's the reason I don't do shit like I oughta. No, I need some medicine for this shit that my head is in. Got me thinking, questioning, lying in this bed I'm in. Up at night, drinking liquor like it's water. Maybe that's the reason I don't do things like I oughta. Waking up, but wishing that you don't. Oh, is something that I pray you'll never know. You might love the highs, but you ain't seen the lows. You don't know the half of it, and I pray you'll never know. Whoa, oh. Waking up, but wishing that you don't. Wishing that you don't. It's something that I pray you'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. So she's talking about having a serious mental illness that makes her wish that she wouldn't wake up in the mornings. Depression like you would not believe. And it sounds from the way she describes the highs. You don't know the half of it. You've never seen the lows. It sounds like she may have a serious case of bipolar disorder. I thought I wanted love till you showed me what it is. I've never been golden, but I swear that I showed it. So somebody tried to show this person love, but she didn't know how to take it because she's in such a state of depression. Well, then I looked up the song that actually came through, which is Darius Rucker. If I Showed You, Darius Rucker. And it goes like this. If I told you, rather. If I told you. What if I told you about my little nothing town, the 2-room house where I came from, the man that I got my name from? I don't even know where he is now. What if I told you something? What if I told you sometimes I lose my faith? I wonder why someone like you would even talk to me. What if I told you there is no fixing me, 'cause everybody has already tried? What would you stay? Would you leave? I could wait until it all came out eventually. If I told you all the stupid things I've done, I've blamed on being young, but I was old enough to know, I know. If I told you what the mess that I can be when there's no one there to see, could you look the other way? Could you look the other way and love me anyway? What if I told you I don't plan on staying here? My dreams are a million miles away, and I know your family is going to want you to stay. You know what? I don't blame them. So I'll say what I don't want to, and I'll just pray you want what I do. And if I told you all the stupid things I've done, I've blamed on being young, but I was old enough to know. I was old enough to know. If I told you the mess that I can be when there's no one there to see, could you look the other way? Could you look the other way? Could you love me anyway? Anyway. Oh, could you love me anyway? So before we go any further, let a week turn into another year. There's some things you probably don't want to hear, but you have to. If I told you sometimes I get jealous, sometimes I'm half crazy, would you stay? Would you, sometimes I'm half crazy. Would you say, the hell with me, the hell with me? If I told you I barely know what love is, but girl, if that's what this is, I don't want to let it slip away. No, no, no. Could you have me anyway? Or could you love me anyway? Could you love me anyway? Could you love me anyway? So if I told you all the things that you don't know about me, and it's a lot, I've done things I'm not proud of. I knew I was old enough to know better, but I blamed it on being young. I came from a small town, and I don't even know where my father is. And I don't want to stay here. I want to move away from here, and your family's going to want you to stay. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to just put it out there and pray that you want what I want. So we have two people here that are very broken, or at least one. They may be the same person. This could both be the same person, okay? And I said, Spirit, what is going to happen to these two people? They could both be very broken. I mean, I'm just saying, because we do attract what we are. And they may have attracted to one another's trauma. They may have trauma bonded to an extent. But this is what we got for what's going to happen to these two people. Okay? And this is a very old song that it has special meaning to me. Good morning, beautiful. My daughter, who is a musician, she used to sing this song. My mother would sing this to her when she was a baby. And one day I was driving to Raleigh to the hospital where my husband was having back surgery. And she wasn't even old enough to walk. I think she was about 6 months old, maybe, and she was in the back seat, and this song came on the radio, and I could hear her singing the song. And I pulled the car over and cried my eyes out, because I knew from the day she was born, and before she was born, that she was going to be gifted musically. And she was born almost blind, and she still has very poor vision. But she really connected with music because of her lack of the ability to see. So anyway, this is how it goes. Good morning, beautiful. And I said, how is it going to work out between these two people? And this is what I got. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I open up my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. I couldn't see the light. I didn't know day from night. I had no reason to care. But since you came along, I can face the dawn. 'Cause I know you'll be there. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. I never worry if it's raining outside, 'cause in here with you, girl, the sun always shines. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I opened my eyes and I saw your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. Good morning, beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day. So this person is going to be someone who can show you unconditional love in spite of your past. They'll see past all of that. And they will also help you to see past all of that. And so it sounds like this person is very healthy and they know how to set good boundaries and they know how to love other people unconditionally without it becoming unhealthy for themselves. It sounds like you are somebody who is a very kind and compassionate and patient person. You have the ability to really be patient with people, especially when they make mistakes. You're forgiving and you're loving. All right, let's get a prayer. Spirit, may I have a prayer? You're a very, very unique and special person. You don't see many people like that in life. So this person is incredibly blessed to have you. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of showers.
What is he talking about in there? Anyway, the serenity prayer plays a factor here. And I think it's because one of these people is in recovery. You could both be in recovery. This very beautiful person, this very pure, innocent, loving, kind, generous person could be in recovery themselves. And that's how they can empathize so strongly with you. You may have met them in recovery meetings. I don't know where all this is coming from. But somehow you have somebody in your life that you have accepted them for the way they are. And they have accepted themselves for who they are also. Because of you showing them unconditional love, they're learning to love the parts of themselves that they always considered to be broken and unlovable. But the truth is that none of us are truly broken. We're exactly the way God intended us to be. And when we can embrace those parts of ourselves that we find unlovable, it frees us tremendously. All right, Spirit, so how do you want to, let's get some virtues out of here, and then we'll do Denise Lynn, Sacred Destiny. How are you working in this situation, Spirit? Somebody's having gratitude, honesty, wisdom, and patience. Beautiful. So you're grateful. You're very honest. You've learned a lesson. You're patient. You're wise. You're honest, and you're gonna have gratitude with compassion. This is exactly the person I'm describing to you, and this is going to bring you a lot of courage and also humility. This person is a beautiful presence in your life. I've never seen so beautiful of a person. This person loves you so unconditionally. They don't care where you come from or what's happened. They don't like that you've been through the things you've been through, but they see beyond all of that. They see your potential. They see you and love you for who you are, but they see so much more when they see you. I'm hearing what is true about you. What is true about you, Spirit? What is true about this person or what's true about our collective? What's the truth here? What do you want to say? You are extraordinary. Now we have this treasure in clay jars so that this extraordinary power may be from God and not from us. 2 Corinthians 4:7. God, you are the one who makes us extraordinary. It's not because of us or anything we do. It's always and only because we are made in the image of a star-scattering, water-walking, miracle-making God. You empower us to be more than we ever could be on our own. We ask you to do so today in ways that are beyond what we can ever imagine. Amen. It's hard to see anything remarkable about our existence when another morning comes and we're standing in the kitchen with a cup of coffee in our hands and a little bit of sleep left in our eyes. Sometimes in the middle of our ordinary, we can lose sight of what eternally is true. So I'm whispering in your ear and your heart that God living within you makes you extraordinary. Nothing can change that. Not time or circumstances or even the mistakes you make. Even your weaknesses don't negate God's supreme workmanship. Now we have this treasure in clay jars so that this extraordinary power may be from God and not from us. 2 Corinthians 4:7. This phrase stands out to me most in that verse. Extraordinary power. Sometimes I don't even feel like I have the power to get out of bed on time. But here's what's true. There's nothing too difficult for us today, because there's nothing too difficult for the God who lives in us. And there's nothing ordinary about us or our lives, because we have an extraordinary God inhabiting our hearts. That's so beautiful. I'm whispering in your ear and to your heart that God living within you makes you extraordinary. Nothing can change that, not time or circumstance or even the mistakes you've made or will make. Even your weaknesses don't negate God's supreme workmanship. Now we have the treasure in clay jars, our bodies being those jars, so that the extraordinary power may be from God and not from us. Because if you've ever tried to change yourself, you understand what she's saying. We can try as much as we want, but until God makes that change in us, we are going to chase our tail. And it sounds like God is working in your life through another person. Somebody here is very patient. They're very wise. They're very honest. They have a lot of gratitude. They show a lot of compassion, and it's giving you courage and bringing humility. All right, let's see what kind of healing is needed here for this person, because there is some healing that needs to happen here. But it looks like sexual arts and dreams. Sexual arts is the masculine and feminine. It's the way that we make love. It's not just sex. It's a special kind of love making between two people and two people only. Dreams and how teachable are you? The Spirit wanting you to learn some things. And you will, because that's why you have wisdom here. Your dreams keep showing up, and it has something to do with your home. You need healing in your home. What kind of healing does this individual need, Spirit? What kind of healing do they need? May I see, please? And I'm having a hard time waking up this morning. You need to know how beautiful you are, and you're being tempted in some way. You're struggling with temptation and your looks, your beauty. You need to do something to improve yourself on the outside. Get your hair cut, get your nails done, take a nice bath in some essential oils, buy some new makeup, get your get your car cleaned out. Do something to make yourself buy yourself a new outfit, get a new coat, whatever you can afford to do improvement on yourself, to make yourself feel as beautiful on the outside as you are on the inside, okay? And you're being tempted in some way. Something is tempting you, and you need healing from this temptation. I'm not sure what that might be yet. I'm hearing you go one more time. It sounded like you needed family healing. Oh, you need healing in your sexual arts. So, maybe that's the temptation, is to have sex with somebody outside of your relationship. And look, you need healing in your sexuality. So there's something going on with you sexually that's making you need healing. And sexual arts it is the divine masculine and feminine. Each one of us has masculine and feminine energy in us. And in order for there to be a spark between two people, one of you has to be in your feminine and the other one has to be in their masculine energy. I'm just going to real quick read to you what this card means. And just for your numerology, I have 17, 19, and 33. Sexual arts, number 33, is this. Keeping sexuality alive is an art form very few people truly understand. Are you sexually attracted to your partner every day? Sex energy only occurs where there is sexual polarity. I'm having trouble seeing. Sex energy only occurs where there is sexual polarity. Everyone has both masculine and feminine qualities to gift each other. The only time there is a sexual spark is when one person is embodying more of their masculine energy and the other person is embodying more of their feminine. The masculine is the unchanging witness, presence, direction, decision making, trying to bring everything to closure and consciousness itself. The feminine is change, life force, light, drawing, movement, Mother Nature, and the emotional part. Do not buy into the myth that sexual attraction eventually dies in long-term relationships. Sexual polarity is an art that takes practice. It can be so subtle and last a lifetime if you are constantly reinventing your gifts and using an open heart. The action to take. Feminine essence people, instead of directly telling your masculine partner what you want, as this tends to kill polarity, invite him into action through expressing your feelings. Your speech could be erotic and enticing instead of functional and efficient. Let him know how you're feeling and let him be inspired to direct you there. Masculine essence people, your greatest gift is constant presence. No matter what your feminine partner is feeling or doing, constantly penetrate her display and see the light that is shining for you. The feminine may come at you like a slap to the face or your favorite kiss. Stay with her. stay with her energy so that the feminine knows that no matter what she's feeling, you are there. So for the masculine, be present. Don't just do what you have to do to get yourself off and then be done. Like, really get into what this person is feeling and how you're turning them on. And for the feminine person, don't just lay there and be quiet and not, because in your head you're thinking, oh, if you would just do this or if you would just do that. You have to say those things out loud. You have to come out of your shell, so to speak, in order to have sexual arts. It takes practice, but who wouldn't want to practice that, huh? And if you don't get it right, you just try again. Okay, so I don't see a lot here that needs to really be addressed. I meant to pull Sacred Destiny. I want to address the temptation, and for some reason you need to know you're beautiful. Purity and openness. So somehow you need to talk to this person about your purity, about the fact that you have maybe had a lot of partners, but that you are pure, that you're remaining with one and only one partner now. Purity and courage. There's something about purity here. It's like somebody is being encouraged to practice purity, because I think you do want to have a sexual arts relationship, because it's a special kind of relationship with somebody when you know that person is faithful. Security and courage. You need to know that you're secure. So somebody here could be very insecure. Alright, how are you working here, Spirit? How are you working? You're giving somebody a new beginning. So this is a new person in your life. A new opportunity to start over. Or it could be a rekindling of an old flame, an old relationship. But it's a new beginning. You're having a new beginning. And it's miracles. This is miracles that are happening for you. Is there anything that they need to know about their new beginning? It has something to do with where you live. You're going to go on an adventure. And you're going to have enlightenment and fulfillment. So it looks like you're going to move. You're going to start over in a new place. You're going somewhere new, and it's going to be adventurous, and it's going to lead you to enlightenment and fulfillment, being truly fulfilled. Peaches are significant. Sunflowers, why did I say that? I don't even see sunflowers. A rainbow, tropical fish. You could have a fish tank somehow. A fish tank is significant. Tropical bird. Someone could have a tropical bird, like a parrot. You're about to have a new beginning where you live. And for some reason, you need to have sexual arts. You need to just keep your sexuality pure. Not sleep around with a lot of different people. But have a relationship with one person. That might be your belief system. Alright, let's pull some tarot on it. And we're going to look at how this might have happened. I'm here to use the Love Tarot. Show me how you're working here, Spirit. There's a Chariot in reverse, the Star in reverse, Strength in reverse, and a Tower upright. So somebody is having a moment of clarity. There's something happening in your life that's causing you to feel like there's a need for you to overcome something, to get over it, to know that you can overcome this. Your strength, your hope, and your ability to dig deep and to move forward. Motion is obstructed, and you're realizing this. It's like Damn. I'm in this place. God is showing you, this is how Spirit's working. God is showing you that you need to be strong. You need to be full of hope, full of trust. You need to have strength and trust that you can overcome this, whatever this is. And I don't know what this tower represents yet. I'll have to pull a card on it. What's the energy to overcome? You're having a very profound awakening, is what it looks like to me, about a need to go somewhere new, to move to a new place, to be in a new community, or to go on some kind of a trip. And right now your movement is obstructed, and this is how God is working. All right, what's the energy to overcome? There's a lot of cards coming out. You feel like you have no hope. You're having to be self-controlled, temperance, patience. That's that patience energy we have over there. Somebody's judgment is off. They're soul searching, and they're an empress energy. Very creative mother. This could be a mother, a grandmother. This could be you, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus, Sagittarius, Libra, Virgo, and Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo again. So there is a sense that you are realizing something that says to you, I need to stop being so weak, and I need to trust and get over this. And over here, the energy to overcome is feeling like you have no hope and like you have to control this. Feeling like you have to be in control. And your judgment is off. You have to see this correctly. You're not seeing the truth. And it's because you're not going deep enough. You have to be enlightened. And it has to do with the feminine side of yourself. Or you may be a divine feminine, or a mother, or a grandmother. Alright, and what's going to pull it together? We're getting a lot of cards. What's going to pull it together? The sun in reverse and the moon. Wow. Powerful energy. And the world. Something is ending. And it has to do with the sun, the moon, and the world. So you're coming to the end of a chapter because of being unhappy and wanting to come out of a place that you've been in darkness. Maybe a little bit of secretive energy. We have Taurus again, we have Cancer, we have Leo again, and we have Gemini also on the bottom of the deck. So you are going to make a decision, a very big decision about someone or something you love. Okay, now let's see real quick how this may have happened to you. How did this happen, Spirit? Remember now, we're talking about somebody. Something wouldn't change. You have change in reverse. We're talking about this person who struggles with this mental illness. What's being hidden? Damn. Somebody was a thief and they went to prison. And there was a wealthy man who had a child. And there was a mature woman who had no concern for this child. And what's being shown? That somebody has a lot of honor, high honor. And what's going to happen next? That's a lot of cards. You need a job. A great fortune. Your main female is in reverse. Your community is here. Your family room is here. Your house is here. And you're in despair. So, something wouldn't change. And it's because secretly, and on the bottom of the deck, we had the main male. We had the main female here and the main male in reverse here. So it's like there's a main male and a main female that are not together. And I think that's the two people from the songs. But something wouldn't change. And it was because of somebody being a thief and going to prison. And there's a wealthy man that's no longer in the picture, and he had a child. He may have been taking care of your child while you were in prison. And there was a mature woman with a message of concern. I don't know what. It's almost like she wasn't concerned about this child. We had a wealthy man and a mature woman while you were in prison, and it was like there was no concern for this child. But somebody had a lot of respect. None of these people act like to me they deserve any respect, but for some reason there's a lot of respect. And what's going to happen next is you need to work. You need to earn a great fortune, or you have a great fortune. There's a main female from your community that may be staying with you at your house, and this is causing despair. This main female is causing despair. Alright, show me how this happens, Spirit. Your friends miss your face. They need you and you need them. What's being hidden? To do the damn dishes? What do you mean do the damn dishes? Why is that being hidden? Because people are messy. So secretly Spirit is saying you need to do the dishes because you've got a mess to clean up. And what's being shown, I don't know why Spirit's trying to be funny this morning, that you are giving too many fucks and you need to check yourself. Alright, and what's going to happen next? That sounds like somebody might be having sex too much. You're going to go solo and just walk away. And you're going to say, fuck your job. And one of you is no longer going to do too many chores. So you're expected to do all the housework, is what it looks like to me. Okay, what I see here is somebody who wanted things to change. Secretly, they have a past. They may have in the past been a wealthy man or somehow were connected to a wealthy man. And it was because of a child. But somebody has in the past been a thief and been to prison. And there's no longer a wealthy man, but there's a child, and there's no concern about this child when it comes to their, I think, grandmother. It's like the grandmother has no concern about the child, or this older woman, this mature woman, has a message of concern, but it's in reverse. Let's see if we can find out what she's so concerned about. How can we find out? What would she say if she could tell us what she's concerned about? She would say, I need you. You're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel like I'm right where I belong. And I'm distracted right now. So this woman, the message of concern is that I need you. Secretly, she's saying, I need you. You're the missing puzzle piece. But I'm distracted right now. Alright, that could be a codependent vibe too, by the way. What would you say to her? This is what's happening in secret, is this woman, this mature woman, there's a wealthy man that she maybe used to have some involvement with while somebody was in prison. I didn't know what I had until you were gone, lesson learned. And I have so much going on in my life, I'm struggling to juggle it all at once. Okay, so secretly, while somebody was in prison for being a thief, there was a wealthy man and a child. Your child could be married to a wealthy man. And there's a woman that's concerned, because she needs you. Alright. And now over here we see what's happening is you care too much. You're giving too many fucks and you need to check yourself. We need to, there's tea here. That's what I'm missing. There's tea here. There's just tea here. Show me how this happened. Somebody got betrayed. What was being hidden? That somebody was going to the sex shop. And what was being shown? That there was a diamond girl who was born to shine and somebody was burning evidence. And what's going to happen next? You're going to be a parent and somebody's going to get a room. Remember up here it was saying you were going to just walk away. You're going to say fuck your job and walk away and be by yourself. And what's going to happen next is your job, a great fortune, a main female in reverse, a new community, somebody's family room, their house, and being in despair. So it looks like you're leaving a relationship because of not getting along with somebody and not being able to work like you need to. And sexual protection. Why are you going to the sex shop? Because you know that somebody's going out with somebody else on dates and you're coming in after this person, or they're coming in after you, and you know that this person is sleeping with somebody else. That's why you need sexual arts. You were betrayed. How were you betrayed? Somebody was busy. You need anger management, and this was a nightmare. Oh, there was a pregnancy test too, and your family time is here. A copycat. Anything else you can tell us about this? Why are they burning evidence of a diamond girl? Because of a fake apology and somebody that's outdated. And they're nosy. So you have a diamond girl who's born to shine, and that's the one that you're going to wake up next to that's going to be like, good morning, beautiful. How was your night? That's the one that's going to help you overcome your past. You have a past. You've been to prison, it looks like, and have been a thief. Alright, let's pull some tarot on this. Let's see how this breakup happened. Show me how this breakup happened. They gave you one last chance, or you gave them one last chance. Alright, and what happened to that last chance? What was the outcome of it? You came up with a strategy. A strategy for what? What were you coming up with a strategy for? Somebody was being a player. They didn't regret it. They let them go. And now they're having to escape through alcohol or drugs. So somebody was being a player, and they regret that they let this person go because they gave somebody else one last chance. Alright, what's being hidden? The telepathy. Why is your telepathy here? Because somebody can't be trusted. Clarify what you mean by that. Somebody's learned their lesson. Alright. What lesson did they learn? That they were worried? What do you mean they were worried? They weren't helpless. They weren't hard to read. And you let them get away. You learned your lesson because you knew, intuitively you knew you could read this person. And you could even hear them in your head talking to you, telling you you were doing the wrong thing, and you let them get away. You were going too slow. You were taking it slow. Alright, what's being shown? You were letting somebody else have a second chance, though. Now you're having to self-please. Alright, and what's going to happen next? Something intentional but unintentional. Clarify what? It has to do with their family in reverse. Why is your family in reverse? Because they're not for you. So you're in somebody else's family, and this family's not for you. It's just not for you, and you've made that decision. Alright, is there a divine feminine here? They're by themselves. Where's the divine masculine? Divine time is here. And what's connecting the two? Somebody's going to finally take off their mask. And what are they going to be showing underneath? What's underneath? That they want to have a fresh start and that they feel the vibes. And it's going to lead them to a great fortune, to a lot of money. Alright, can I see what might be the outcome of this fresh start? You're going to regret that you don't have a solid foundation. Alright, what are you going to do about that, though? You can't just regret it. You're going to reject something when it comes to a contract, career, or commitment. It looks like you're going to say, fuck your job, and just walk away. And then you're going to regret that you don't have any money. Alright, what's secretly going on here? Secretly, you have a twin flame that's at a distance. And you're seeing your reflection. But you're seeing, it's like, I think you're realizing that you're not mirroring them, and that if you would, that your life would have more success. Alright, and show me what's being shown. What's being shown is that somebody has a lot of memories, but no passion. Alright, why do they have no passion? Because this is what they're releasing. They're letting go of an old relationship. And what's going to happen next? This person is going to be divine masculine and stand in their power. And have union with this twin flame. It's just that simple. This person's tired of living a lie. And they are indeed living a lie. They're in the wrong family. They're unappreciated. Alright, show me what's going on with this divine masculine spirit. They're breaking up with somebody so they can heal. And what's going on with divine feminine? It's fate, and you have a lot of chemistry. Alright, what's connecting the two? You're longing for each other and being patient. And what's going to be the outcome? You're going to have stability together. And you're having true love for one another. Truly loving each other. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? What would divine masculine's best friend say to him, spirit? Go ahead, buy 2, and curl up with a blanket and a good book. So they're telling you to go ahead and buy 2 and curl up with a good book. And what would divine feminine's best friend say? Treat yourself and eat some fruit. Alright. Let's see what the Magic Oracle has to say here. Magic Oracle. What would you say to this collective? It looks like somebody's breaking up with somebody so they can be with the right person. You have an obstacle that needs to be removed. And in order to remove it, you fill a bowl or jar with water and add salt, give it a stir. Take a piece of string, soak it in the water for an hour or overnight. Take the string out of the water and tie it in a knot. As you tie the knot, think of your problem or obstacle. Allow it to dry either for an hour or overnight. And once it has dried, spend some time untying the knot. As the knot loosens, the obstacle will become removed. It'll remove your obstacle. As soon as the knot is untied, the obstacle will be removed. So try that if there's an obstacle in your way, okay? Alright, let's find out what guidance we can get for you guys. Let's see what the spellcasting oracle says for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, you're finding clarity and trust. What about, oh, and you're setting boundaries. What about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, you're going to get justice and your animals are here. Anything connecting these two? Inspiration. What else? Passion. A lot of fire. And courage. That's what's connecting y'all. And it has something to do with your career. Which reminds me, I need to look at your money before I do your guide. Talk to me about the money here, Spirit. What's going on with Divine Masculine's money? Oh, there's gossip about their strategy when it comes to a business. And what's the gossip? The gossip is that somebody's a workaholic. They do something scientific, and it's not temporary. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of their business? Caution and justice. Caution came out in reverse. You don't have to be careful or cautious because of justice. Alright, what's going on with Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine, you're a helper. You might be a waitress or a server. You're going to have growth, options, no more setbacks. There's something that can't be unlocked, but you're manifesting it to be unlocked. And it's going to take you to the next level. And it's involving something legal, that, like the signing of a contract. You might be accepting a new job, a promotion or something. Clarify the next level and legal. Somebody is going to be an entertainer, and they're going to be transporting or moving. Like, you might be doing tours. Could be an entertainer who does tours. And you need to be patient. Clarify entertainer and air traffic or whatever. Holy shit, Divine Feminine. Your home is here. A conflict, a gift, and a windfall. Oh, wow. There's about to be a shift. Clarify your gift. Recognition, you can't talk about it. And something to do with odd jobs. Not recognizing something, but Spirit says, I don't want you talking about it. It's an odd job. And you need to get grounded, I think. Anything connecting these two people financially? You have a legacy together. You have animals, and you're gonna make an investment in your future. You don't have any charity. Maybe you need to start a charity together, or work for a charity, or do something benevolent somehow, because you're having a windfall, Divine Feminine. Alright, I don't see how we could get any better than that. I'm going to give you some guidance. I'm going to go with this deck. Love who you are. How can we love who we are, Spirit? Flock together and embrace what is with unfurl a new beginning. Beautiful. Number 34, flock together. Flock together. I need a sip of something to drink. When we gather, we have an opportunity to witness and be witnessed. Community strengthens our selfhood and confidence. Seek and celebrate your tribe. If you don't have one, honor the tribe within. There's a multitude of beings inside you. The shiny happy parts. The sad, confused, messy parts, the wild and unpredictable parts. Many of them are shunned and disparaged. All deserve a place at your table. When we gather in community or gather with all the pieces of ourselves in sacred communion, we forge a bond of unity that helps sing the soul home. And this is about the person that's accepting themselves exactly the way they are, and somebody accepting them exactly the way they are, and embracing them and loving them and showing them how worthy they are of love. No matter how bad their past has been, no matter how much they struggle currently, it's okay. I love you. No matter what, I love you. Everybody needs that. I know I love you no matter what person in their life. And you have to embrace what is. Number 13. It may seem counterintuitive, but everything is happening for you, not to you. Trust this. When we see the world, and particularly our own circumstances, through this lens, our minds expand to take the possibilities. Or, on the other hand, when we resist or despair our reality, our minds shrink into judgment, and we go into predictive mode, which diminishes our creativity and vitality. This is the moment you are being asked to love what is unfolding in your life, as if you chose it, because on some level you did. Because on some level you did, and it's a friend in disguise. Endeavor to welcome it so you can discover what it came to teach you. Embrace it so you can discover what it came to teach you. And I'm having trouble with my eyes. Unfurl a new beginning, number 8. I have to get my license renewed, and I'm having trouble with my eyes. Okay. What is death to the caterpillar is new life to the moth. A chance to spread its wings and dance with the sky. Don't spend your time on regret. Now is the moment that you are being given an opportunity to begin something new. Embrace it. Beginnings have magic and power and boldness wrapped inside them. The wings. Unfold your hope and let the new beginning take you skyward. I hope you could understand me because I was having trouble seeing. Did I pull tarot on this? I don't really think we need to, but I do want to find out. What is this tower moment you're having over here? You're thinking back on all the times you've had to defend yourself. You're realizing that you have put a lot into trying to make this work. And whoever you were trying to make it work with, they were not doing anything to help you. If anything, they were just making it harder. I was trying to see what else we had here. There was hope. Here we go. Hope. Okay. Show me the energy to overcome. What was the energy to overcome? Y'all remember better than I do. Being independent. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords. So you're in this 9 energy. It's the Empress standing in her power and feeling like there's no hope and seeing this incorrectly. What is she seeing incorrectly about her independence? She doesn't want this to be a nightmare. It has to do with healing. Alright. And what's going to bring this together, the unhappiness part, somebody's going to realize what a catch they are. And outcome of that. This is why they're overcoming, and they're over here. They're deciding, you know what? It's time for me to make a move. This person is a catch, and I need to go for it. And what's your choice? The Lovers on the bottom of the deck. What's the choice you're going to make? You're going to choose to heal. You're a Gemini. You're going to choose to heal. And you've been waiting for somebody to set boundaries. Clarify the waiting. You're going to heal something with somebody that you hurt. You hurt somebody. And you've been internally conflicted about how you made somebody wait. And what's going to be the outcome of that? A relationship. You're going to have a relationship with them because you're going to heal from whatever happened. And you're going to end something so you can have hope. Clarify the ending. The Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here? I think you had somebody else that you truly loved, but there was just too much there. Too much drama. Yeah, somebody was being cold-hearted. Yeah, and you were using your intuition about the codependency and how this person... They viewed you as somebody who was never enough. You finally are waking up. Outcome of your hope for this relationship. It's your choice, and you're going to be honest. What are you going to be honest about? About somebody being cold-hearted because of the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Or this King of Pentacles might be cold-hearted because of children. So, there's a man that's a King of Pentacles. He could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. He's cold-hearted as hell to the children, or because of children, and hides his feelings, or you may hide your feelings. What's going to be the outcome of you making this choice to be honest? You're about to have a lot of honesty. You're going to have to weigh your options. And what are you going to decide? That you want to move away from this. You want to move away from this because you have no opportunity whatsoever. You're going to end this. And what's going to be the outcome once you end this? You're going to have a brand new beginning. And maybe even public recognition. And you're in love with somebody new. I don't see that. I don't think they see it coming either. I don't think they see you coming. You're doing all of this real quiet like. Alright, I guess we're going to leave it there. I'm just going to pull trinkets. Can I have a trinket, please? I'm not getting very many. I got an infinity sign, a crown, a heart that says I love you, a gear, and a paw, like a doggy paw. Remember your animals? Alright, trinkets from this side. Okay, I got a feather. I got the military wings, a piece of quartz crystal, 2 keys, a ball, and an arrow. You could be a Sagittarius. Alright, we're going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you'll have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.